Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizky Putri Fajriati, and here I want to presentation the result of a paper about toward the implementation of Arabic language mobile apps learning designed by user insight. The timeline of this presentation, which is introduction, method, testing, and conclusion. Introduction. In Indonesia, people spend more time on the mobile apps than on the mobile web. Around 82% of people in Indonesia access the mobile web, while 9% each access the mobile web and through the desktop. In mobile application, one important factor that needs to be discussed aside from the technical system is the user interface design. The design of the user interface or user interface is important in supporting sites or application. Similarly, the user experience designs. If user cannot find what they are looking for access something easily, they can exit the service. Indonesia is a country that has the most Muslim contribution in the world. 10 countries that have Muslim are home to 66% of Muslim in the world. A place of pride has life in Indonesia, but a question arises as what is the opinion of Muslim in Indonesia who understand Arabic? In the Republika daily newspaper, it has been said that only 0.5% of Muslims in Indonesia can read the Al-Quran. Based on preliminary questionnaire results from 70 respondents using purpose sampling technique, it said that only 28.6% can speak Arabic. 71.4% say they cannot speak Arabic, even though 98.6% of them have learning Arabic starting from the level elementary school at 44.1%, middle school 33.8%, high school 11.2%, and higher education 38.2%. It can be proven that 74% have difficulty in learning Arabic. There were 61.4% of them said they were interested in learning Arabic online because they want to learn and speak Arabic, get good grades from the course they were taking, and want to use Arabic as a communication tool. Formulation of the problem: how to design prototype of Arabic learning by implementing the design goal method, which is directed to the user interface model in Arabic learning application in accordance with the goals and needs of the user. Method. Why goal directed design? First, get the goals of the user so that we can design a user interface that can support user goals when using the application. Providing solutions that meet the needs and goals of user as well as address listening objectives. And last, focus on the goals that we will achieve. The following analysis, the design are carried out according to the steps of the goal-directed design method. First, research. At this stage, questionnaire and interview were conducted to analyze and determine user need for the application to be designed. The questionnaire was conducted to 70 respondents using purpose sampling technique. Questionnaire were conducted to identify problems related to learning Arabic. Interview were conducted with 5 participants with different Arabic ability. The 5 users become research persons who assisted in making interface design. 2. Modeling. And the state the user persona is created for the grouping of user. User count is obtained from the result of data collection in the form of interview. Persona consisting of demographic, behavior, technology, problem, and goals. And 3. Recruitment. And this stage preparing user need explained in the user scenario, functionality, and task analysis with theoretical task analysis. And 4. Framework. At this stage introduce an interaction framework or wireframe which is content the display structure and layout of the Arabic learning application. The interaction framework produced in the form of stream web, login, user registration, application main page, vocabulary learning, conversation, grammar, pop-up page, reward page, material, and profile. And the last refinement. After forming the introduction framework, the next is making a visual style or high-fidelity prototype based on the introduction framework and visual element at the framework step. The visual style is created in the form of a user interface design based on the user objective identified in the user stage. This is a prototype application from Arabic Learn. This is page of splash scene and page of registration account. This is home page. You can choose learning. This is a page of quiz and pop up if you true or false. And this is page of reward. For testing, System Usability Scale. The System Usability Scale, or SUS, is a simple system usability testing method with a 10 scale that provided a sustainability assessment. SUS consists of simple record scale where respondents are required to answer a question about the level of disagreement on a 5 or 7 point scale. SUS is a trustworthy low-cost usage scale that can be used for testing system usability globally. System usability scale. Here are 10 questions from the system usability scale or SUS. 1. I think I will often use this application. 2. I find this application complicated to use. 3. I think this application is easy to use. 4. I need help from other people or technicians in using this application. 5. I feel the features of this application are well integrated. 6. I feel there are many things that are not consistent in this application. 7. I feel there are other people who understand how to use this application quickly. 8. I find this application confusing. 9. I feel there are no obstacles in using this application. 10. I need time to get used to before using this application. The calculate the result is each question is an odd and positive order, then the score of each question obtained is reduced by 1. 2. Every question is even and negative, then the final score obtained from the value of -5, the question score obtained from the user. And last, after calculation, the result of the value of each question of all the results are added up and the number of times multiplied by 2.5. User insight on the implementation of Arabic language game-based learning. According to the Indonesian Internet Service Provider Association, it states that the most active internet users in Indonesia are aged 18 until 35 years with a total percentage of 82.8%. Based on the research, authors dedicate the sample of respondents of age 18, 18 until 35 years. The sample used in this test was 47 with the dominant female sex greater than men. As many as 93.6% has studied Arabic and 31.1% has studied Arabic for 1 year. Based on system usability scale, range of usability value can be seen in figure factors besides. There are conclusions from the assessment result that acceptability range, grade scale, and adjective rating are at a rating of 79.68, which is mean acceptable by user in the order of grade B by obtaining a value good range. Validity test. Validity test was carried out using SPSS on the answer of 47 participant questionnaire. The test result can be seen in the following table. Validity test use Pearson with significant level of 0.05. The results are considered valid if R found greater than R table. With R table and sum together 47 of 0.2816. From this result, it shows that the R count on 10 questionnaire item is greater than R table, so that the 10 questionnaire items are valid. Reliability test. The questionnaire have a good level of reliability if the value of Cronbach's alpha is close to 1, and the value of Cronbach's alpha that can be said to be objective is 0.7. The results know that the Cronbach's alpha value from 10 questionnaire items is 0.758 greater than 0.7. So that this questionnaire is reliable. And conclusion, this paper is this result conclude that using goal directed design approach, which include interview, determining persona, mapping functionality, user scenario, and analysis of user types, that fact the design of the mobile user interface of learning Arabic based on user insight deliver an acceptable design. The result of usability testing used the System Usability Scale or SUS with a score of 79.68, which show that the application can be used and accepted by user by obtaining a good range. As for the suggestion that need to be considered to improve the research is to evaluate by using another diagnostic method before continuing to development phase. This is a presentation from me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum.